Hello and welcome back to Retro Rampage. We're here with the big 20th episode, the big 2-0. And we're playing a really fantastic title. This one has a lot of history with myself. This is Tetris Attack. Now, this game was originally released in Japan as Panel de Pon. What they did to localize it was they pretty much just put Nintendo characters in it and called it Tetris Attack.
Focuses mostly on Yoshi's Island.
Yeah, this game
pretty
actually,
much entirely.
This game actually has nothing to do with Tetris. They just used the name to make it recognizable with
us stupid Americans.
Yeah.
Oh, puzzle game? It must be Tetris.
Yeah.
Sign me up.
Puyo Pop.
Howdy there.
Tetris Pop. What? Hello. But actually, the music is exactly the same. They didn't change the music from the original Panel de Pon series. So what you hear is what was originally in the crazy original one, which has like a bunch of like girls with like magic wands and shit, and like for whatever reason they hurl blocks at each other and shit in their spare time.
Think of it as a prequel to Dead or Alive in a puzzle format.
Yeah, it doesn't quite have a very compelling story, but it's probably the most addictive puzzle game on the face of the earth.
Pretty much just real trash at other Yoshi's Island characters, well, mainly enemies. And there's a mode where you can select pretty much any character, right?
Yeah, once you get towards, well, you can do that in verse mode, but once you get to the boss stages, you can choose who you want to play as, but you're pretty much trapped with, yeah, you're trapped with Yoshi.
Goonie?
But the music is really one of the things that stands out in this game. It's very bassline heavy, but it's
Seinfeldy.
Awesome. It's awesome.
It's kind of calm and hectic a little bit at the same time. So
yeah,
it's somewhat relaxing.
Yeah, once you reach a certain height, like the music gets urgent because it's like, oh shit, you're about to lose.
Right to get biffed.
But the concept's pretty simple. Match 3 or more of a certain block type, and that destroys them. But the real key comes into making chains, combos, and all that kind of fun shit.
Now, if you clear the three colors near like the garbage thing, that's how you kill one of them fuckers, right?
Yeah,
the thwomp rejects.
Yeah, that's essentially what they're supposed to be, is thwomps.
The little blowjob star. For the record, I'm terrible at this game. I don't even try. Ryan's a tank. I'm awful.
Yeah, well, I'm pretty good at this. I'm a little rusty. I haven't been playing it recently, but my cousin, who actually first got me into the game, is fucking unstoppable at this game. Like,
you're pretty unstoppable too. I've seen you wreck this game up pretty rough.
Yeah, but dude,
I get dizzy.
Yeah, he makes me look like a fucking worthless asshole at that game. Like, he can just...
Watermelon spit monkeys.
That's them.
Poochie.
Yeah. Sure. Poochie, the dog without a nose. What good is he then?
Now, how many levels of difficulty are there in this game? I know you're on normal right now, obviously, for playthrough reasons.
There are
super hard,
There's 3 available, but there's one secret where if you highlight hard as a difficulty, hold L, press up, and A, it'll go to super hard mode, and you'll know that you've activated it because the background of the difficulty select turns red.
I love this weird ass story.
Yeah, Yoshi
travels.
travels.
Flying Wiggler?
Yeah, that's Wiggler.
Fuck? But when did he have wings? He's a caterpillar.
I don't know.
He's not a butterfly. What the fuck's going on?
He evolved. I don't know. All I know is his stage has the best music in the game.
It's very calm despite how pissed he is.
Yeah, I'm not as quick as I used to be, but...
Just gonna make it short work with these guys.
Yeah.
More than I can do. Right now, I still be in the first stage trying to figure out how to fuck the controls work.
Yeah, the controls are pretty simple. You've probably noticed that I'm moving the screen up, like adding more blocks. That's like a strategic move if you kind of have a better grasp of what you're doing. You can like plan out where you're going with pieces and all that jazz. So you can use the shoulder buttons on your SNES controller to bump the pieces up. A and B, they all just All it is really directional pad, flip, and flip blocks. Pretty straightforward. But like I said, I mean, the music's great. The sprites are really nice, very well done, considering that's the only real original thing in this game. Because like I said, the engine and everything else was just, it was straight up Panel de Pon, but they just replaced the backgrounds and character sprites, and that was about it.
There's a Game Boy port of this too, right?
Yes, there was a Game Boy port of Tetris Attack. There's also, some of the younger kids might know, well, they might remember Pokemon Puzzle League, which eventually led to Planet Puzzle League for the DS, which I was hooked on for a very, very long time, because it was just this on the go.
Fair enough.
Planet Puzzle League, like, there's no characters or anything, like, you pretty much just choose, like, a background and stuff. So, it's not as, like, it's not like trying to be more than a puzzle game. It's just like, yeah, this is what you get. But it's very good. It's worth it if you can track down a copy. Because honestly, the DS section fluctuates in so many game stores so often that I find it very hard to find like consistent titles.
I just stopped looking for DS games in stores. I just get them online. If I really need something that's older.
Yeah, you pretty much like have to.
That frog was high as hell. Trying to lick a floating crab. Usually that was a pretty fucked up game now that I think about it.
Yeah, it was.
A great game, nonetheless.
What about the trippy stage?
Oh my god, they're burning the Shy Guys alive.
Yeah, it's Blarg and Flaming Shy Guys.
This game's from '96, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
So pretty late in the Super Nintendo's life, considering because '97 was, getting into all the 32-bit CD consoles.
But it's a solid ass puzzle game. It's loads of fun.
Lord got fucked.
It actually has a bunch of other different modes. Like this is the Flaming Shy Guy.
Jesus Christ!
Jesus Christ!
Let me die! Mario 2 wasn't this bad. Fuck.
But there's actually a lot of different modes in this. Like, of course, you've got verse mode for 2-player action, but there's also puzzle mode, which
Rip Van Fish. Sleepy bastard. What's the catfish's name? Big lips.
I forget. Lungefish is what it's called. Yeah.
Grungefish.
Yeah, Grungefish.
Pearl Jam shit.
None of that Jeremy spoken bullshit going on in here.
No, please.
I can't fucking stand Pearl Jam.
Yeah, not to digress.
Not to digress.
If you listen to any radio in New Jersey, you pretty much get shovel-fed that shit all day long. Where if I can find my original copy of their first album, 10 or whatever it was called, I would throw it out in the trash right now because I'm so fucking tired of it. But that's for a whole different conversation.
Yeah, that's an entirely different episode.
Why was the Tetris Attack video about Pearl Jam and then they started talking about MMR? Yeah, I'm sorry about that. Leave that one out.
But no, you've got puzzle mode where the game gives you a set number of pieces and you need to get rid of them in a certain number of moves. It tells you how many moves you have left. There's a crap ton of puzzle levels. I honestly haven't beaten them all in all the time I've had this game because I just lose patience. Because sometimes they give you like a full screen and like 6 moves, and it's like, yeah, somehow get rid of all this.
With the Pidgeot guy.
Yeah. Is that what his name is? Pidgeot?
Well, there were Pidgeots in Mario 2. I don't know what they were. I think he had a cute first name in Yoshi Island 2. I don't know.
I know there's
Yoshi's getting frisky. Look where he's looking.
Or is this Raphael the Raven?
Maybe he's a Raven. I don't know.
Well,
you gotta watch Yoshi with the tongue. Watch him.
I know.
He's right in the taint. Look, buddy, I'm sorry I'm blowing
right
up
in the
screen.
grundle.
Let me take care of that for you.
Shrimp! Right in the testicles.
I would have panicked. You looked at very calmly because you obviously know what you're doing.
Nah, yeah, you can't panic because then you fuck up.
Yeah, I would pretty much be a vegetable in this game, so.
Just straight up incapable.
Pull the plug. I can't play this shit.
invalid.
Yeah.
Now, the exclamation point blocks, they make, like, super garbage. They're metal blocks. In order to get rid of them, you need to hit them with either a chain or a combo, whereas, like, the normal garbage blocks, you can just clear whatever the hell you want next to it. So it adds a little bit of depth and strategy to it.
Screwjoker, Randy Raven, whatever the fuck you called him.
Yeah, Raphael the Raven,
Raphael.
Yeah, it's him.
Scrap bastard. Now there's a password system, obviously.
Yeah, and it's not just, as you can see, it's not just letters and numbers. There's punctuation and shit.
I got fucked by Yoshi.
Now we're at the first boss fight. I'll take out the first boss and then I'll see if I can show you some of the other modes, perhaps. I'm gonna play as Lungefish. I'm gonna lunge right at him.
Grungefish.
Grungefish. Ooh!
The turtle's having an orgasm.
Yeah, that's like some high up Koopa. That Bowser still pays like minimum wage.
Dude, all your friends get constantly murdered by a bunch
why
of
would
corners.
you? Yeah, why would you even rebel against like any of these people? You know what they say?
No, don't start that shit. This is happy times, not CDI times.
For those of you who may not be aware, I was about to quote the awful Mario CDI game. What was that, Mario Hotel?
Mario Hotel. Or no, Hotel Mario.
Yeah, it was, Hotel Mario.
Either way, it shouldn't really be.
You know what they say? All toasters, toast.
Subscribers dropped about 10.
No, subscribers IQ dropped by about like 10. Because, that game's fucking wrong.
Maybe that'd be a good Halloween special, CDI. Really put some fear in it.
Yeah, because it's... Yeah,
people wouldn't be able to sleep. They'd be in the fetal position, hugging their significant others through the night.
having nightmares. All toasters, toast.
Why the controller's so bad?
Why did Mario sound like a plumber with emphysema? Toast. Jesus Christ.
I'm trying to think, this head Koopa asshole, didn't he hang out with like Kamek or something? Like, wasn't he a boss or something somewhere?
I think so, because Kamek's in this game.
Yeah. Like Lungefish got in a bar fight. He's missing a tooth.
Nah, he just rocks the gap.
Oh, I see.
He rocks the gap tooth. His care cup is as empty as the space between his two front teeth.
Oh, the Piranha Plant.
Yeah.
World 3 boss in Yoshi's Island. I remember him.
Yeah. Let's see. Pause? Cancel game. Because I just want to give you a brief overview of some of the other modes. You've got puzzle, obviously, like I was explaining before. Stage clear is you pretty much just play solo, and as you play, there's like a clear line. Once you get the blocks underneath the clear line, you go into the next stage. Time trial, pretty straightforward, and endless is endless. This mode plays until your Super Nintendo cuts out on you.
No, or until you just give up and just start drinking heavily because the sight of blocks makes you nauseous.
When I was really, really addicted to this and Puzzle League, see, this is a very tough puzzle. How do I get rid of these? Oh, wait.
So they really start
They
basic.
really hold your hand starting off. But it's a really, really solid game. You can pick it up for pretty cheap, like card only. I think I've seen it on average for around like $10-12 for card only.
Not really that cheap. Alright, I thought.
Yeah, I mean, it really depends on when you go, because I've also seen it as expensive as like 18 to 20. But you can snag it for a half-decent price, and it's definitely well worth it, because, you know, the single-player mode, the verse mode is obviously pretty cool. Depending on what difficulty level you play on, you'll reach a certain boss. Like, since I was playing on normal, I was able to get to the Piranha Plant, but it would have ended there. If you play on hard, you get to Kamek, and if you play on super hard, you get to the Bowser fight, which is a complete pain in the balls. It's literally like one of the hardest goddamn things you can do in this game. I pulled it off once without really trying. I kind of just made it there. I was in the zone and I did it. Every attempt to do it from then on has just been a complete and utter failure.
The Tyson fight of puzzle games.
Yeah, pretty much. It's the Mike Tyson's Punch-Out Tyson fight of puzzle games. But I mean, as you can see, it's a pretty straightforward puzzle game. Like I said, it has absolutely nothing to do with Tetris. They just used the name to, you know, like familiarize us Westerners with it.
So we are all stupid little kids, we go out and buy it.
Hey, look, it's Tetris! Wait, this involves nothing with blocks consisting of 4 pieces each.
Fair enough, it sold, it made it work.
It did make it work. And, you know, like I was saying before, you can get this on a variety of different systems. You can get this for the Super Nintendo, Pokemon Puzzle League for the N64, Planet Puzzle League for the DS.
I think Virtual Console on Wii has this too.
Yeah, the Wii Virtual Console has this game on there as well. And then, of course, you got the Game Boy version, which, not quite as good.
Now, how does that work not having colors in it? Just all symbols?
It's all shapes. And also, and, you know, they have different shades on different blocks, but it's
yeah, it's true. I haven't picked up an original Game Boy in a while.
It's pretty much
I
just
forgot
shapes.
they use a lot of grayscaling in that shit.
Yes, they do. Dithering and all that kind of shit. Dithering, Brian. But that's pretty much it. I mean, you know,
probably one of our shorter videos, but it got.
No, yeah, it's a very quick puzzle game. Like, I mean, maybe not for someone who's new to this kind of thing, but like it's actually kind of cool. They have like tutorials. They tell you how to do like chains and stuff.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, they do combos.
It's thoughtful.
Yeah, and the skill chain is where you actually have to like pull a piece to create a chain. So it kind of helps you along in a sense, you know. The tutorials kind of reminded me almost of like Catherine's tutorial type thing, where you know it tells you how all that shit's done. But that's pretty much it. You know, like I said, you can find this for anywhere between like $10 and $20, depending on where you look.
I guess box copy like 30.
Yeah, box copies I've seen for like 25 to 30. But it's a really solid game, extremely fun. 2-player is fantastic. So definitely pick this one up. It's definitely worth a shot.
Get some revenge on some assholes on Yoshi's Island.
Yeah. You know,
more information this, motherfucker.
Yeah. Suck on that wiggler, bastard.
Oddly shaped swamp guys.
Yeah.
That represent garbage and refuse.
Eat wide and varyingly tall thwomps, asshole. But, as always, until the next episode, keep it old school.
Peace.